Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey guys, very excited to be back for the West Wing.
We sure are.
Kevin?
Joe here.
Hey guys.
If you're watching this now, we are 4 episodes ahead of the West Wing.
Right, yeah, over on our Patreon. So when we put this up, if you're watching on YouTube, head on over to Patreon. We are way ahead over there.
Come join us in the future.
Absolutely. Very much loving the direction of where the show is going. The episodes just keep getting stronger and stronger, I feel like.
They really do. They're very emotional, but they're also very heartfelt and thoughtful, and it's it gets the wheels turned, man.
Yeah, informative, educational.
Yeah.
We get to kind of think back of all the things we learned in our government classes and we watch on the news, and we get to do what a lot of you do, which is kind of look at it through the lens of 2023, where we're looking at where are we politically now versus where what we could have been.
That's the cool thing, is how this show has aged.
Yeah,
and
very well.
It shows its age, but at the same time, it's very prescient.
Oh, resonates very, very well with our very ugly political modern times. It is January of 2023 right now, and as I'm listening to NPR this weekend, I'm listening to the politicization. Wow, I can't talk today. Of the debt ceiling again, which comes around every time we have a Democratic president and a Republican Congress that we play this game of chicken where we decide we want to crash the world economy or not.
Yeah.
And then I think of the West Wing, which is like, man, did we have an opportunity to do this all so much better?
I know. We can only hit the rewind button.
Can we make this happen and elect people like this, please?
There's still time.
Right. I do want to welcome some new Patreon subscribers. Sorry, guys, for those of you hearing this on YouTube. This happened a long time ago, but this is where we are right now. Chris, SM, David Ressner, Deg, Jacob Salazar, Chandler, Tax Rabbit, and Weird Magic. Thank you so much and welcome. We really appreciate it. It's very helpful for us.
For those of you that are watching this on YouTube, though, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, please. Please share our page. We are growing. We want to go up here for you and add more and more content.
Yep, that's the dream, right?
In the meantime, hit the like button. Leave us a comment down below. You guys love this show, and we love seeing the discourse in the comments.
Yeah, we comment with everyone that does comment on ours because we do like the engagement. Yeah. We do like talking to you about these shows. We're glad you're enjoying this show as much as we are because we are loving this. Definitely one of the greatest drama series ever made. I feel like in television of all time, completely.
And like Kevin said, over on Patreon. Get ahead with us. Hit the link below, and let's hop into it.
Yeah, absolutely. You will need your own source material to sync with us and watch with us. We're watching on HBO Max, so that's an easy way to do it if you've got access to that.
Break out the DVDs, otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely. With that said, we are. Let me get rid of whatever this is. We are very excited to get into the next episode of The West Wing. This is episode 18.
Wow. We're coming up on the end.
We're getting towards the end of season 1, which everyone says, and we obviously don't know. And thank you for avoiding spoilers, but people have said the ending of season 1 is amazing.
Yeah.
Whatever the finale is, we're getting close to that. So I very much look forward to it.
Anticipation is there.
The law of our land mandates that presidential appointees be confirmed by a majority of the Senate. A total of what, Ginger?
51.
51 yay votes is what we see on these screens before a drop of wine is swallowed.
By tempting fate.
Yeah. I love Toby so much.
I understand completely.
Yeah. They're celebrating early.
I knock on wood.
These things take skill. These things take luck.
She wants to talk to me about a panda bear?
Yes.
You sure you got the message right?
Have I ever got a
love
message
pandas.
wrong?
Yeah.
Toby!
Joshua, want some champagne?
No.
Yeah. It's not 51 yet.
Tempting fate.
An appointment to a justice post favors reparations to African Americans.
What for?
Capturing their ancestors.
I despise you and everything you stand for.
Wow.
All right, my day was a little bit better a few seconds ago.
Yeah.
How could you write that position paper?
About ruining my day of Jubilee by yelling at me about school vouchers.
I was strongly considering it, yes.
Mal.
School vouchers are stupid. I'm going on the record with that. That's it.
There we go.
Now you can drink.
Pour the champagne, Toby.
Pour the champagne.
How about now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
School vouchers are a way to take money from public schools and give them to rich parents who already send their kids to private schools.
Yep.
It's a kickback for rich parents. I despise them.
And it hurts the country.
And it hurts the country.
How many kids are in public school compared to like private school?
It's over 90% of American kids are in
insane.
public schools.
Thanks for coming to the TED Talk.
Thanks for coming to our TED Talk. If you are a fan of vouchers, yell at us in the comments.
Yeah.
But I despise them.
A nominee for Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights.
It's gonna sail.
No, it's not. He supports slavery reparations.
A lot of people do now. Yeah.
Whenever.
I mean, was there a thing?
So talk to him tomorrow, would you?
Stadler?
Breckenridge.
I'm not the guy for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to have the white guy go in and tell the black guy that he can't be in favor of slave
where she
reparations.
listens to the thing?
tough.
Yeah.
Yikes.
A position paper.
And your position is that school vouchers are a good idea?
How'd you get this paper?
I'm related to your boss.
Your father gave you my position paper.
Yes.
See,
CJ's doing the jack.
I have a hard time believing that Sam believes in
I thought
school
we had something
vouchers.
going on,
we
Sam.
do.
And yet you haven't told me that you
Well, I mean,
think
that's
school
what she's
vouchers-
saying.
Believe me, if you haven't seen CJ do the Jackal, then you haven't
Oh,
seen
it's supposed to be-
Shakespeare.
it's not the
Meant
movie.
to be
Okay,
done.
yeah, I was gonna
We're
say.
gonna watch CJ do the Jackal, then we're gonna get a late dinner after
It would
which
be
I may
really
or may
funny
not
if it was
kiss you
Richard
goodnight.
Gere.
Street stripe. They called him the Jackal.
So she's lip syncing. I do not know this song.
I don't either.
You did the Jackal?
Yeah.
What are you doing here so late?
I missed the Jackal. David Arbor was arrested outside a frat party. He's going to be charged with felony possession, possible intent to distribute. Zoe was at the frat party.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least I know what I'll be doing when I come into work tomorrow.
Timothy Busfield's a really good actor too, man.
He's great.
I think we should get a panda bear.
You say that now, but I'm the one who's gonna end up feeding him and walking him.
Something more than 3,000 letters. Who should I be talking to?
About getting a new panda bear
Yes.
to replace Lum Lum?
Yes.
Toby, you should.
No way. He's messing with her.
Yeah.
Toby is not gonna care.
Toby's like,
Yeah.
look, I just
Josh
want
sent you to
this
me.
victory in
Yeah.
my political career. Leave me alone.
What's all this?
I have to tell a black civil rights lawyer why I don't owe him any money.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's
yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Right, take her to the car.
Chloe, what do you think it says about the country that the president's daughter is partying with drug dealers?
What the hell?
What a scumbag.
Keep walking.
I didn't even know David Arbor was going to be there.
Guys, I want you in the car now.
Yeah,
Don't even
say anything.
answer him. Yeah. That's what he wants.
You know that?
This is how the Secret Service behaves during the Bartlett administration. It's a sad state of affairs.
We're all
She
gonna
can
have
arrest
to learn
you.
to live with your disappointment.
Can she not arrest him?
Well,
he's not supposed to be there.
I don't think she can, but the school can. He's trespassing.
In the kitchen.
Really, she could have hit him a lot harder. That would have been okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Your appointment with Mallory.
What appointment with Mallory?
I decided to see you during your business hours.
Mallory.
Hello?
Mr. Breckenridge?
Oh, this is gonna be rough.
Yes, it is.
Josh Lyman.
Jeff Breckenridge.
Good to meet you. Help yourself to a chair. Can
Good name.
Donna get you
Yeah.
anything? Hastings' position is that African Americans are owed monetary reparations for slavery.
Yes.
That's
This
fair.
book should be read by everyone and burned into the minds of white America.
Yes.
Keyword,
Yes.
my father's fathers. It's very recent.
Yeah,
Just out of
slavery is
curiosity,
not
do you
that
have
old in
a
America.
Figure in mind?
$1.7 trillion.
It's
Okay, listen, this is probably a better discussion to have in the abstract.
I mean, someone owes me and my friends $1.7 trillion.
that's just not economically viable. I mean, I completely see and get his point, and he's right.
Yeah.
But I just don't know how you do something like that, you know?
Hey there, Margaret.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be okay?
You don't usually say, hey there, Margaret.
You, on the other hand, should turn that frown upside down.
I'm sorry.
He's in a good mood, and I think it's going to change.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're scaring the crap out of me, Toby.
School vouchers provide help for only a few students.
Yeah.
We're offering a solution for that.
By asking Congress to approve not just a little, but a lot more money for public education.
How is Sam so naive?
I don't like him in this.
Yeah.
Sure. For 40 years, having spent around $4 trillion on public schools since 1965.
They need the chance.
The $4 trillion. School's expensive.
Yeah. You need to give every able-bodied child the chance to have an education. You know, like it's not the select few.
He asked her if the president's daughter should be partying with drug dealers.
That's what I heard.
She said she didn't know Arbor was going to be there.
What?
Charlie said they're really good friends. I think she lied. I think that's the issue. Is she knows she lied to the reporter.
So he is a drug dealer, is what you're saying?
No, she knew he was going to be there.
Gotcha.
In the 60s, during the Newark riots, you could hear the looters shouting, "That was my 40 acres. I'll be back for the mule."
600,000 white men who died over the issue of slavery.
Is that why they died?
It's why a lot of them died.
You are dedicated and you are beautiful. And Ginger, you are other nice things.
Can I say?
I'm going to try to remember that. You're other nice things.
I want you to help me get the Chinese to give us a new panda bear to replace Lum Lum.
Oh. There's a pin to the wall kiss.
Yeah. Watch out for Secret Service.
Right?
We'll pin you to the wall, too. He'll go full apocalypse now.
Exactly.
Thanks. Tell him you didn't know that David Arbor was going to be at the party.
Yeah.
Okay, Zoe, I need to know why you lied to him. And I need to know why you're lying to me right now.
CJ.
If you didn't know he was going to be there, why'd you have his car keys with you? I'm fine. I just needed to talk to you about the party last night.
Okay. I'm not permitted to discuss the behavior of my protectee.
Zoe's not in trouble.
I understand. I'm sorry, CJ. I can't protect her if she feels like she's got to do things behind my back. I'm not permitted to discuss the behavior of the protectee.
Edgar Drum ambushed Zoe when she was coming out of lunch.
On campus?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound too bad, but just make sure the president doesn't get involved.
Yeah, well, when he hears someone talk to her on
You're gonna have to
campus...
sit on him.
Get in the president's face?
Yeah.
That's your advice?
Yeah. It's your job.
Yeah.
It's what he needs you to do.
And he's understanding.
Yeah.
He can have.
They don't always need to be yes men and sycophants.
Sure. Call the embassy, have them send us over a damn bear. What's the problem?
First of all, pandas are very rare. Josh said you were my man.
Yeah, Josh tagged you, dude.
Well, there was a time if you got played by Josh like this, you'd want to get back at him right away. And
She said he's sending her back at him.
What do you mean played?
She says she always asks her father's permission before she has lunch with fascists.
I'm in favor of school vouchers, Dad.
No, Mallory, he's really not. It's opposition prep.
Oh.
You stood there and argued with me.
Yes.
Why?
You made an appointment.
Outside.
Education is the silver bullet. Education is everything.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God,
We
Sam.
don't need little changes. We need gigantic, monumental changes.
I was like, why is Sam so awful on this one issue?
This is the first time we see the president all episode 2.
No, it is, isn't it?
Do you think I could take George Washington?
No, he was a big man and a general.
Take him at what, sir? I don't know. A war?
Well, if you're using your own
That's okay. Here you go. Yeah.
era weapons, sure. In a fist fight, no. George Washington would beat Martin Sheen up pretty bad.
They were built different back then.
They were.
A reporter talked to her on campus?
Here we go.
CJ,
Sir.
put the press in the briefing room.
And this isn't about your daughter, it's about the first daughter, and that's my job, and you're not going down. It's a non-story. You go down there, and it's a big story.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Woo, that took some cojones, though.
It really did.
She just yelled at the president while he was mad.
I feel like everybody yells at Martin Sheen on the show.
Yeah.
Did you know he jumped out at Zoe? Gina Toscano put him into a wall.
Excellent.
Thing about it. We don't have 1.7.
That's my one thing about it, yeah.
In order to raise 1.7.
It's not a right of. It's not.
Would have to
It's
sell
not an issue of morals. It's an issue.
SS officer forgot to give my grandfather his wallet back when he let him out of Birkenau.
Well, your beef's with the Germans. You can't kidnap a civilization and sell them into slavery. No amount of money will make up for it.
Yeah.
You got $1?
Give me a buck.
The seal is meant to be unfinished because this country is meant to be unfinished. We're meant to keep discussing and debating, and we're meant to read books by great historical scholars.
Again, reasonable people having disagreement and walking out with understanding. I wish we were all
That
more
sums
like
it up.
this.
What he just said summed that all up. You know, it's meant to be discussed and talked about.
That's the point.
You know,
The marketplace of ideas.
I don't want to dwell on this because obviously there's nothing we can add to that discussion, and also like we're two white guys. But it's like,
Right,
you know,
of course.
it's a terrible, terrible thing that's happened. You know, I mean, like, this country was built off of it, and
It's America's original sin. Yeah, and we're still everybody is still paying the price for it. Yeah.
And I think we can just end on, I think more should be done.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough to have the answers for any of that, obviously,
no, I mean, like, there
and
should
most
be,
people aren't. But
there should be some form of reparation.
yeah, every time someone brings up, I know Bernie Sanders has brought it up a lot, and my answer is always like, yeah, I don't know what or how or anything, but yeah.
And there's so much ignorance in this country when it comes to school and that. I mean, like, none of our ancestors have been ripped from their homes and put to work in a country they don't know.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, you know.
Sorry, guys, you're not going to get a real hot take on this from the two white dudes whose families didn't have to deal with it.
No.
Mine were late 20th century immigrants.
Yeah.
I have nothing smart to add to the conversation,
Poland,
right?
and that is what it is. This country is made up of immigrants.
Yeah.
You know, and we
willing and unwilling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you know, there's people that are owed a certain debt.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about that.
We've done horrible things to a number of different people in the history of America.
The school thing is something I feel like we definitely can control, though. And
yeah, school vouchers are idiotic. I'm with Mallory, and eventually I came around to be with Sam. School vouchers are not a solution to anything. They're a kickback for people who already send their kids to private schools.
I feel like we are living out idiocracy at this time.
We
you know? And there's so much to learn and learn from that we are just choosing to ignore. And it's like, guys, what are we doing here, man? Like, we're supposed to be going forward, not staying stagnant.
Yeah, we've had the debate around here about whether we should go to school vouchers, and it's like it's just ripping money away from public school, which is absolutely the last thing we need to do.
My hometown, where I'm from, I grew up in a small town, and we had a middle school and a grade school there, and then 10 minutes in the same county, we had the high school. And while I was in high school, there was a big deal because we ran out of funding for the school. So when I was a senior in high school, they had to close the school down, the middle school and the grade school in my hometown, because there just was no money. And that's terrible.
Yeah, there were some dark times in our state when it came to funding education.
Yeah,
and it's been a roller coaster.
It's insane that we're having this conversation.
It's stupid.
That was 20 years after this show. Right. That's crazy. That it's kind of sad.
It's really sad.
But anyways,
but as far as the episode non-issue wise goes, again,
great
incredible writing. The closing scene with the civil rights lawyer. That speech was amazing. We are an unfinished country. We should be able to talk about these things without it becoming what it is in 2023, which is a scream fight where somebody's called a Nazi and someone's called a racist by the end of it, regardless
I think
of where we can draw lines of disagreement.
We're firm believers in the Constitution.
Yeah, absolutely.
And justice
and you should be able to share your ideas in the marketplace of ideas. Now, hate speech and hate ideas, that's a different story. We're not talking about that.
Those people can go jump off.
Right, exactly. But yeah, those people can set themselves on fire, walk into the ocean, whatever. I don't care. Thanks, guys. We will catch you on the next one.
Appreciate it.